Did I do every single thing that I could possibly do? Because I know that tomorrow morning when I wake up and I'm having my coffee, it's going to be business as usual at the 3 abortion facilities in our city.
My name is Eddie Perez. I am the president of a Woman's Haven Pregnancy Crisis Center here in San Antonio. This is my wife, Susan. She's our executive director as well.
Eddie and we both have business backgrounds, experience with human resources, experience with operations, and we didn't know, but our whole lives have been preparing us for the mission of a Woman's Haven.
Eddie and Susan are such an amazing example of what it means to see a need in their community and run to fill it.
I was never really involved at all. I was just kind of there as a support person. And it wasn't until I went on a retreat at our church where I realized that I just needed to do more, that I needed to be more active. And when I did, I started, doing research, and I found out that, in San Antonio alone, they're doing 20 abortions on a daily basis. And I thought, my God, what have I done during this whole time when there's, 1 million babies or so who die every single year?
Eddie is a businessman. He has a business background. Susan has some of that as well. And when they looked at their community and realized what a gap there was in San Antonio, that a lot of women didn't know about the Pregnancy Resource Center, that coverage at the local abortion facilities was really spotty, they looked at it like kind of a business problem.
Again, I don't have any background in the pro-life movement. I just started working. I just started doing a little bit more every single day. And at that time, we had some sidewalk support. We were able to get girls to come across the street to us. And almost immediately, we went from seeing about 250 girls a year to, I think, about 1,300 girls a year. So we had a dramatic increase. Eventually, I ended up quitting my job and doing this full-time because we had grown so much, we needed me to be here full-time.
I wasn't exactly on board with trying to increase how many women we were seeing. Our pregnancy center was open. We were seeing women every day. We were helping women every day. And I felt like that was good. And so when Eddie took over, he started imposing deadlines on me. So there have been several instances where Eddie was asking me for documentation. And I remember one evening he told me he needed the articles of incorporation. And I was like, well, they're in a binder somewhere. I'll get it when, I'm thinking to myself, I'll get it when I feel like it or when I'm done with the dishes. And I'm just like so frustrated inside. And I didn't say much then, but when we got in bed that night to go to sleep, I said, hey, I need to talk to you about something. I ranted that, you're putting all these deadlines on me and I don't like it and it's upsetting me and it's frustrating me and stressing me out. I said, why? I don't understand why. And he said, the reason why is because every night when I go to bed, I review my day and I think to myself, did I do every single thing that I could possibly do today to advance the mission of a Woman's Haven, which is saving babies and their mothers from, a lifetime of regret and from death? He said, the reason that I think that every night is because I know that tomorrow morning when I wake up and I'm having my coffee, when we're having coffee, it's going to be business as usual at the 3 abortion facilities in our city. And they're gonna kill 20 babies tomorrow. And I said, let me get that articles of incorporation for you right now. So I tumbled out of bed and went and found it. And since then, I'm basically really on board with my husband. Full speed ahead. Yes, full speed ahead.
They brought the best of their gifts and talents and education and background and training to this issue of how do we build a system for life, a greater culture of life in San Antonio.
You have certain skills whatever those skills are, whatever those talents are, those can be used in the pro-life movement. Any talent that you have, or just if your talent is just to love people, that's really needed in the pro-life movement. Call your local pregnancy center, find out about your local Sidewalk Advocates for Life program in your area, and start asking some questions. And that person that's already actively involved usually has a pretty good idea of where you could be utilized in the movement.
The more we can do, the more God allows us to do, the more people that we're able to impact long-term and for many, many generations.